do you wanna, did we record it? It's fine, right? Yeah. Okay, so I have one question for you guys. Should I skip the PPT and show the demo, or go to show for slides and go to demo? Which part should I do? I just want to go through your end first. Like what people talking in chat.
Demos are very exciting.
Okay, so that will be like you can digest easily. Like if I go like here, it's just a SAP that I showcase you. So don't worry, I can just skip it to demo part. So let's get start into. Okay, so this is your tag manager, how it looks like. You can access it by like Googling it first step, or you can go to like this URL, like tagmanager.google.com, or just simply type on like Google like tag manager. It will showcase you. So for that, if you want to create one account on tag manager, what you can do, just click on create account. Before that, let me just set up one demo site for testing. I mostly use like testwp.com, like .com, so I can digest really good WordPress thing and test it. Here you can, I got my sandbox WordPress site. We will set up GTM over here. Let me just, okay, I got it. Deactivate like other plugins first. All right, let me just drift still. So my name will be so website is strip still, or I can use here any website. I don't have to put anything. It's just for a GTM. Like GTM is stand for like Google Tag Manager. So if I say GTM, just I'm talking about Google Tag Manager. Or let me enter the URL here. So just enter your URL. Main thing I just want to talk, like we are setting on for WordPress. So I will just show a demo for a website only, not for apps or iOS like AMP or server thing. So if you guys ask about anything apps, I can't do anything, sorry. Because it's for WordPress. Meetup is on WordPress. Just click on agree without reading it. That I know I read it, and like the agreement is from 2014. It's really old. So here you get your container like ID. Like this is your tag from tag manager that you have to install on your WordPress website. So there are 3 techniques that I want to showcase on, like, let's say we just did it this. Now I just want to mention like there is like main 2 techniques. One is like deploy manually on header.php, and second technique is like using WordPress plugin. So I just want to go through on like which should I follow, like PHP or plugin, or just both?
Plugin first, then PHP.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so now in plugin we have 3 plugins as well that I recommend, or you can use anything. First one is Google Sitekit, then like GTM plugin, and there is like header footer plugin, which is also do like manually. So you don't need it, but like for some case, if you want to do it, then you can do it.
What about Elementor?
Yeah, so if you have Elementor, you can now, like if you have paid Elementor, then you can just add it in your header and like create like template and add a thing in your like header thing, just add it through it. So that's what it is. Let's go like create template for header, add it over there, and create another for like body, just add it over there. So in paid version, they give you option for like header footer thing. No, you can add scripts. If you have like unpaid one, then you have to use plugins. So which should I like show you first? Like Sitekit, GTM, like I'm just confused guy. whichever guy, like people like, want to know.
Yeah.
Anything? Okay, Sidekit. Okay,
Sidekick. Yeah, it just seems like.
let's go to Sidekit. Oops.
And it makes a nice, easy connection.
Why I say kite? I don't know. Sorry. Because for it, I have to verify my account using Google thing. So it will just give me a couple of setup. So this will help me, verify my Google Search Console, Google Analytics account as well. So that is really good if I use Google Sitekit. So I don't have to, verify manually on like Search Console, or like I don't have to add everything on Google Analytics as well. So using Sitekit is really good. Like if you are newbie, I recommend go to like Sitekit, like using Sitekit plugin. Now you can see I have to go back and try. What is it? Just made it up. Okay, yeah, I forgot I have to create new one. I was like, I already created. My bad, guys. So I have to just create analytics account first. Like if you already have, then it will just, you can just select your analytics. You don't have to create it. I thought I already created over here, but it was for other side. Now here, let's go. Come back to setting. Now here you can see your analytics is here. Now come back, check it's created analytic as well. So stripped, I have to refresh it. Draft, I don't know why I'm saying draft. So here it is, set up everything I have. Perfect. So now what we will do, any question? Yeah.
What version of Google Analytics are you
Yeah,
using for
I'm
this?
using GA4, which is like, if you like, by default, Google create GA4 account first, because like Google wanna push up, like, push GA4, and it's gonna terminate universal analytics by like July or June. I don't know. I wish it did not, enter, but it is what it is. We have to accept it. It's like GA4, but here you can also see GA4, like universal universal analytics also created over here that you can use it. But for today, I'm gonna demonstrate on GA4, because like I wanna teach you like how to do everything on GA4, because at the end, it's gonna terminate Google Analytics.
That means we have to go back into.
Yeah.
Sites and.
Yeah, you have to read, like, check all the tutorials again for GA4, which is really hard thing. And like you have to create all custom reports and all. Yeah, never mind. Now what happens that if you see the website, now I want to also mention one thing. If you familiar with WordPress version 6.0 or 6.1, and like with the full site editing, it end of customizer. If you are a big fan of customizer, like you can't see customizer over here. It's like edit site. If you know, just a tip. So here, let's say we have GA, like GA tag and Google Analytics tag, everything. but now I want to replace with Google Tag Manager, right? That's our main goal. So what we will do is like, come here. Like, I don't want to place this account and this one, just like configure changes. Now come back, refresh, see the site again. Now it's gone over here, right? Now what we will do is like click on more, click setup on GTM. If you don't like here, we already created GTM account. Like if you don't create, you can also like create through via Google Sitekit. So now what we will do, it's like we will, select the account that we already created. Now we will select the container we want and just configure it over here. Now it's perfect. Now come back on setting. Come here again. So if you have any confusion or like if I am really fast, just let me know so I can go back. Here you're not gonna see it because we did not go to settings and say like, hey, just post the GTM thing. That's why. So now what we will do is like, click on edit. Okay. Yeah. Sitekit code added. Perfect.
Like using GTM on your site like this, it helps your website speed overall.
Yes.
Right?
What?
It helps the speed of your website.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So here you can see we added GTM. It's like Google Kit automatically added the code, so you don't have to mess up your code and anything. So here it is, like here, and it also added like body part as well. So here you can see your container. So this is your container ID. Just say like if someone talk about container, it's like talking about this container ID. Come here, find it. You can see like container ID is here. So you can check it is there. So Google Tag Manager is set up on your site. If you use like Sitekit. Now let's try another way. Let's say you don't want to use like Google Sitekit and you want to use via like any other kind of plugin. So what you can just go to add plugin, just type GTM. I recommend like GTM for WP. It's like really good by like Thomas. Like he's like he published like I think 5 to 6 years ago. I'm not sure, but it has really good active plugins user. So he's going to manage this plugin. So just click here, enter your like Google Tag Manager ID that I already copied it. There you go. Just click on here. Just click here on like off or like no tweaks or on the right place. Just click on here, save it. Now we will refresh it and check it over here and see. Oh yeah, we offed it. That's why. Add it here. Oh, it was off by manually. That's why. My bad. We'll save it again. Click here, view source code. Right there, you can see it's like added by GTM for WP plugin. You can also see it's also added by like the body part as well. So it's perfectly added over here. You can, just do all of that stuff if you want to do it. Just look after the thing, after this session, just go there and test it on this site. Now, if you want to let's I think you guys already know how to use header footer plugin, but let me showcase how you can do manually as well. So let's say no, you don't want to add any plugin that like most of developers are like, hey, don't add plugin. It's like, it's not good for page speed. I don't like it. So let's go add via like in 2020 theme, you don't have theme editor as well, like file theme editor. So we have to go back to 2020, which is really bad year for everyone. you know, but it is what it is. Yeah. So what you have to do is like go to like header.php. Come here. Now what you have to find the header, like below like end of header and starting of body part. Click here. Let's add this one and let me close all other tabs. So you can see the old site as well. We don't have any container. Perfect. So we will add after here started, and we will copy this body part, like body tag, when body started from here. For let me tell you one more thing, like for each theme, it is like different, like some header has like lots of code. Right now 2022 theme is like really optimized. Like for if you're using any other thing, then like it might hard to find for you, but if you are a developer, then you already know it. That's why you went there. Like, yeah. So just do like before doing GTM beginning, just do the WordPress beginning course as well. So you are not messing with any code, or just use plugin if you are not new.
We just hire you.
That is best part. Yeah. So now let's see, refresh it again. Now here you can see we added just after tag, and here like we just added everything after body, which is like we install it. Now you must be wondering like, well, we install it, but how we can use it, how we can add the tags. That's the main thing, right? So let's back over here. Now what you have to do, like before like adding any text, just click on submit. Just add as a like 0, or like you can type empty container, or like just go with 0, or like any tag, like anything you want to type. That's fine. Just go with 0 or like empty. So here what you can do, it's like at the end, like if you do any mistake, you can come at the previous version using version control. So if you added any tag, you want to come back with 0 thing, then you can start over it.
So you're just creating a
Empty.
starting
Yeah,
point.
just empty. Like, we must, as a developer, what we do is like, we do take a backup of this like stage inside. So if something happened, we can just, redo everything and start from here, just like for WordPress. Same with Google Tag Manager. Now what we will do is like we will add new tag for Google Analytics 4 that we're going to do it today. So just add your tag name GA4 and new tag. You can see a bunch of like tags that are provided by Google Tag Manager. There are lots of it. You can also import any other tags from like a library. Okay, I would show it at the end, but let's say click on to configure GA4, you have to, click on like configure. For like after configuring, if you want to set up any GA4 events, then you have to click on GA4 event. So for conversations and all other things, you have to click on event. So event tag can be like multiple, but I suggest do not multiple like GA4 container, like configuration tag, because you have to just configure once, then it will be start working. You don't have to like configure again. but if it's like, depends. Now you have to enter your measurement ID. Let's go back here. Now, if you don't know how to navigate, just see a couple of like tutorials. I suggest, like, if you are on like GA4, click here, go to admin, click on data stream. Here, like you have like website data stream added. So click here, come back. There is your measurement ID. You don't copy your stream ID. That is not we needed. Go with measurement ID. That is the main thing that you want to do it. And if you are on like Google Analytics Universal, then what you have to do is like, let's say like analytics, and here just add your tags and all, create new variable kind of things. But we will do it if we have more time for like universal. But let's go with GA4 first. Come back. So there is your measurement ID. It's like, it's also give you on homepage if it's not set up, but let's say if you already set up and all, let's go to data here, click on measurement ID, paste it, and click save. Don't click save yet. You have to add trigger first. So you wanna display like, you wanna fire on, like you wanna add that script on every pages. So that's why we are adding all pages. Click on save. Now what we will do the preview first and then publish the tag. So click on preview. So here what you have to do is like, this is tag assistant website that you can, preview your tag is firing on any pages or not. So let's come back, click on preview. What we will do is like add here. Click on connect. You can see, let's come back, click here. You can see your tag is fired. Like that means it's like placed over there. So if you come back and view source code, you will only see source code of Google Tag Manager. You are not going to see any like Google like analytics tag, like, measurement ID. You can't find the measurement ID of Google Analytics on the source code of your website. So I remember what happens that this is like an old trick that lots of, hacker used to do that for like bad thing. Like what they do, like they copy your Google Analytics account and like, paste it on like spammy. So Google Analytics will start tracking that one as well. But after that, it's on earlier days, then they added filters and all, so you can exclude that traffic as well. But that's why like using tag manager, it's like safe as well. That's why, using tag manager is like much better. So you are not giving your all scripts, like let's say for chat scripts, let's say you have any other script of like you are verifying anything on like href or any other kind of tags. If you have like hotjar, then you are not giving your hotjar ID, everything on your source code. So using tag manager, which is like really good for, you are hiding everything, your tags. That's why it's really good for management. And that's why Google, like prevented, like introduced tag manager basically. Here you can see a tag is fired. Now let's come back, check on debug mode. Google Analytics is quite slow. Like, so if we click here, you can see everything like someone clicked here. You can see the new. Now it's fired. This is like, okay. We did not add any variables, that's why. Okay. You can see here, it's like, page session started, first view, page view, session start, user engagement also happens. So it's also track what we did, which page we are on it, now sending page title. So if I go to real-time reports, it's quite slow as well. You can see there is one user is checking everything. So let's go to sample page. Let's go back to admin, check the debug mode. So you can see here again. I know it's quite technical, but it's like using those, technical skills, you can do really good analysis at the end, and you can help your customers really far. Like it can grow really well. So you can tell them like, hey, I will install. You can also charge for like installing all the scripts and all. It's like benefit for you. Like if you learn more thing,
Especially like if you work on e-commerce.
yeah, for e-commerce side, yeah, it can send you lots of things. So now we are on page here that we are filed on. So let's come back here. Now let's track some events, or like, let's say do one conversation, or, let's track something that we want to do it, or like, for the example purposes. So what we will do is like, I want to track how many people, or like when people are clicking on like archive, like post, like when people are coming on this page, I want to see how many people, like when people are coming on this page, I want to mark as a, conversion. Like I hit the something kind of, so you can redirect it, like when form is submitted, you can redirect it to this page, and like you can say like, this is the conversation I wanted to it. Is it understood on like Google Zoom as well? Like I'm not aware what's things in Zoom. Are we good on Zoom as well?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
I hope people are not sleeping over there.
There's a test.
Yeah.
There's a quiz.
Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. So let's click on finish first. So like if we finish it, it's like, we are not doing any preview mode. But now do not forget, you have to also publish your tag with GA. So submit it. Like if you just preview it, it's fine, but do not forget to submit it as well. Like you are like, hey, things are working over here, like on preview, but now it's not working on like live. No, when you are testing with your client, it's not working because you did not submit it. Yeah, so like we added like GA4 tag, publish it. Now what you can do is like, yeah, you can come here and you can publish this tag like as a 0. Like if something goes wrong with GA4 tag, you can come back and publish it or like here, or you can preview it again. There are lots of
So
other things.
that's rolling back to a
Yeah, rolling
previous
back,
version.
kind of it. And here is like, let me show you like quick admin panel as well. It's like here we have user, like you can add more user, you can give permissions, export and import container. There are lots of other things. Okay, so what we will do is we will count archive page as a event. Okay, let's click here. Let's take this URL, copy, go here and add trigger, and like demo trigger. Now you wanna, there are lots of kind of triggers are there, like when page is view, when someone click on it. If you wanna do click, that's fine. I can do the click event as well. There are some like form thing that we don't have form right now, but when someone, click on any images as well, that we can also track it. Like, so I remember one of my client, he has like their own custom like advertisement on their like portal. So now he say like, hey, Drew, I wanna, track my, like before that, what he used to do it, he just, add that ads on his portal, whoever, give the money, like, hey, I wanna, showcase my like business card on your website. So what he will do is just, like, hey, send your uh, business card, I will add on my website. But now he did not has any tracking thing. Like he can't analyze the data, like how many people are, seeing, like, because it's on header, but if you have on right side or something, let's say people are watching, but he don't know how many people are clicking, right? He did not added any UTM or anything. Maybe he added it, I don't know. But let's say someone did not do it, but if you have you can track everything using like tag manager and like Google Analytics, so you have accurate report. No, it's like if you have like UTM or anything, it's not, maybe it's accurate, but you have like, double accurate account, so it's perfect. You can do that as well. So let's say if you want to try that one as well, we can do it. If you want to do visible, you have to need to select the element, but let's go with the basic first, because I don't want to give you more thing, like you're going to get confuse yourself. So here you have to, let's come back, let's restart it again. So add trigger, add your trigger demo, just add page view is viewed. You don't want to do it for all page view, just say like page, some page view, then add a variable. So this is your variables, this is your placeholder that I'm talking about. So here you can just say like URL, page URL that equals to that, you can do it, or like it contained or start with it. I remember like some of my client use gravity forms. So every time you submit gravity form, it's at the end, start with like add some has or like ID, like, give some submission forms. Like if you come here, like it adds like GA35, like kind of things like this. It adds some additional value or like create URLs. So if you have like that kind of conversation, what you can do is like you can add like contain, start, or like if you have something, subdomain keep changing, then you can do like end with kind of approach. So we will do like right now we will just do the equal to, because our URL is not changing. So if you have like changing URLs, just do the contain, like contains. Click on save. Now what we'll do, just add tag. Now let's tag. Okay. What we will do is like demo tag. We will add one event. It is for GA4 tag, because we say submitted for it. So here you have to add your GA4, like the measurement ID that you set up with that. So now you have to just add GA4. Now you have to add your event name. So mostly event name, just use small case and do not add any space. Use underscore, because it will, that is how Google Analytics tracks. So do not use space, use the underscore. So demo event. It's this. Now we will trigger to page like demo trigger. So when someone view this page, it will count as one event, like one conversation. So now from here, let's say we are here. Now you can see Google Tag Manager tag fired, but demo tag did not fire because we saw the page, this like home page, not any other page. If I click here, it will not gonna like fire it. It's just going to, showcase this one. Oh, it's not. Okay. Yeah, perfect. It was not showing it over here. Perfect. Now you can see all the, it's not fire, but now if I scroll and click over here, now page is viewed. You can see your tag is fired. And now if you come back on your Google Analytics, you can see your page, user, first page, everything is tracked, but you are not going to, you can see here event as well, like demo event is now fired as well. But it will count as an event, not as a conversation. You have to add your event and mark as a conversation using like, I can show it how you can do it as well. So copy your name, come here, add conversations, click on new conversation, add your event name, paste it, save. Now after that, it will count as a conversation. Otherwise, it will just count as an event. So let's say come here, or let's just close it again. Preview it, everything from start. Continue, nothing is fired, all good. Here, let's go back to debug mode. Everything is, it's not going to clear because it's like 30-minute last. So come back. You can see there is 0 flag like green. I don't know how it changed. Yeah. So as of now, we saw this page till like 10 times. Okay. Again, I'm just clicking random. Now, double checking. Let's click here. You can see now it's a fire, like tag is fired. It will take some time. User engagement page view. User engagement page view again. It's like, we move lots of pages. So it will come. Google Analytics is slow. But now here you can see one green flag that is count as a conversation. Now what happens today? Just today I found that, your tag fired twice. Sometime count as twice because we did it again. But you can see here, because it's like you did it twice, everything. That's why, like engagement thing. But like if you give your Google Analytics some time, it's not collecting everything accurately in like first 48 hours. It will take some time, and after when Google Analytics 4 is like not the best thing that I like, to be honest, but it has lots of bugs too, and I don't know what to say about it. Like if you go back, yeah, you can see here it's like not collecting and like it's not active everything. It will, you have to wait for 48 hours. After that, it will be like collecting perfectly. I'm not saying accurately. You have to keep checking everything and debug everything again. Right now we just measuring like page views. What you can do is like you can add more tag as well. Like you can add like scrolling, outbound, search, video, and all form interaction with Google, like GA4 here. So that is like basic for like, if I teach like GA4, then it's like more, I am not good at GA4 as of now. I'm only good with GTM, to be honest.
Adnan has a question in the chat. How would you track how many times someone is clicking to open a chat?
What?
Or how many times the auto chat greeting appeared for visitors?
So if you have like, let's say if you have any, I remember I have like for let's say for, let's say livechat.com, they have their own, yeah, they have it, but let's say they mostly like most of tag like integration provide tag for GTM or like anything or GA4 basically, or Google Analytics, Universal Google Analytics. So just go to, I did it for this one. Now it's hard to find their integrations. Say, oh yeah, there you go. So this is for tag management. It's like you have to just add the script and everything, but it will not going to track. We are just setting up on Google Tag Manager, which is easy, but here you have to add like, this part is a little bit tricky. If you add like data layer and all, so you using that, you can push more things, but you don't have to do it if you have like older version like Universal. So let me like Google Analytics, right? So they give you a tutorial for Google Analytics. They did not roll everything for GA4 as of now, but soon they have to do it. So just wait for some time. So what you have to do is like, go to your, yeah, you have to just log into live chat. If you are using it, if you have like any other kind of like third-party provider, just logging there, make sure they are giving integration for GA like Google Analytics. Just add like enable everything, and it will start tracking. Like if you are pushing everything using like GTM, and it will start tracking as well. So where was it? Say not this one. Conversation integrations. So here they have. This one is different as well. It's different. I don't know. I did it with my client, but I am not able to find it. It was on any other. But they do have it. What you have to do is like they provide you event name. So you have to just add event name and mark as a conversation. So that way, just they added everything on their data layer. So they are pushing everything on that side. So you don't have to do anything. You have to just go to Google Analytics, add as a like conversation, or like you can create also add events. So they will only give you event name. So you can add on event or add on conversation. So at the end, like when users start doing chatting, it will count as a like conversation, or like, when someone like finish chat, it will also count as a like, it's on you, like which event you want to track. So it's on them, like it's on their responsibility to, integrate everything. So you have to just mark everything over here. So I think for everything, like for other tags, you don't have to create any events. Like if you have any like form submission on your end, then you can create events for that. When button is click or anything, let's do one button click kind of event, so you can understand much better how you can do that. So let's come here. let's go to really good here. Okay, so this one, let's go here. Let me. One button. Yeah, let's say I wanna add a category. If you're talking about like Google Analytics, you must, I'm sure you are not familiar. Like if you are not familiar with Google Analytics 4, I'm sure you are not familiar with Gutenberg as well, you know, because you don't accept change, to be honest. Like we all, you know, accept change, like new version, like everything, like it's coming and coming. I am also that person as well. It's a fact.
Would it be WordPress?
So here, let's see, this is clicked. Okay, so what we will do, just go to variables. Like in variables, all variables are not ready to go. So you have to add, just go to click on configure. You have to add on like click classes, click ID, click target, or click URL, or click text. So if you wanna do any like clicking event, or like you wanna, you know, see any clicks things on your website, you wanna track that, you have, for that you have to active the click variables. Or for forms, like you can add also form ID, form URL, form tags. For video, if you wanna track video thing, like for scrolling, for visibility. Now there are lots of other built-in variables. You can also create your own like user-defined variable as well. I will count user-defined variable in like expert thing. So I will just, you know, go with built-in first. So you have to just, you know, just configure and just add it, nothing else. It's the simplest thing. Come back on trigger, add new. Let's say, say click. It's much better. Now you can see just click or all click. You can do it anything, that's fine. You can do just click, some click. Before that, if you know, like if you go to, you know, let's say come back. If you go to your like demo, it was only showing you, you know, page URL, page path, page host name, and referral. Now it's also showing click as a variables. Now you can see the difference, what we did with that. So click demo, come here, click on just click, some click. Now we can use, if you know the ID of the button, you can know the HTML ID that I'm talking about. If you are not familiar with anything, so what you can do, so come here. Yeah, so don't worry if you don't have a like ID. If you don't know the class you want to do it, what you can do in the simplest term, just click the text, like, you know, copy the text, come it here, come back here, click on like click text. So if click text is this, you can, you know, trigger, add the trigger. So this is really simple thing. You don't have to be a developer. Yeah, just save. Now that's okay. We forgot to create tag as well. Click demo.
No.
We will count on here again. Click underscore demo. Come back here. Now we can see here, click demo trigger, save it. Click on preview. There you go. Oh, we already have button. I just created another one. Forgot. It's just confused with all other. Let's clear all. Click on preview again. Oh man. Think the tag is still fire on. We forgot to stop it. That's why it's keep giving error. So you also have to stop it. I also do this mistake. Okay. Okay, now it's connecting. Okay, this one is, you have to close it. I forgot to close it again. Okay. Now what we do? Preview. You have to just add. No. I have to click on. The extension. Sometime extension give you that error as well. Or the debug mode. So what it's showing us, like, well, Tag Manager is not debugging, it's not ready. You can see it's not connecting. So let's try with another one. It's not gonna work as well.
Is
Okay,
that just because it needs that time to
yeah,
propagate or what?
because this side is no longer over there. No, this is different thing. We tested on different domain. We will stop it again. Now try back. Ooh. Okay, let's review it again. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. I'm not seeing, like, due to Zoom, I can't see the finish tag over here. Okay, control. Let's submit the thing we did. Let's publish again. So now what we will do is, like, we will debug. Now use the version control again. Try to publish this one. So let's see what we did wrong. That's why it's not publishing, or it's like with the problem with all the container. It's with the all connector. I hope we have the tag. Oh, I got it. What's the problem is?
What is it?
Because what we did is like we changed the theme. We install it on like 2020.
Yes.
That's why.
Yes.
So if you change it, that's why.
The header.
The header on the now that's the issue.
It's always.
Now you can see the tag manager. Now it's connected. But what we did mistake with that, we have to. That's why I use plugin. So if you change it, you have it. Okay, let's install can for GTM. So here we have everything on. Perfect. So now say
You're doing the-
yeah.
It's
No,
just
no, no.
always stuff. Right.
All right. So we are connected. Okay, my battery is almost going to die. Now I will connect. Perfect. Now you can see like GA4 is tag Spire, not any other. We will, check all other as well. We don't have any. We don't have the widgets and all, so that's why we are not getting it. Yeah, we changed the theme. Now let's click here.
Okay. so-
Now you
Here we
click
go.
here. Now you can see click demo tag is fired. So using that, you can also track your user, like how many people are, clicking on like checkout button, how many people are clicking on submit button.
This also go into the.
Yeah.
versions?
Yeah. So what you can do that, just go to Google Analytics. So this one.
Have you tried using Fathom instead of Google Analytics, instead of GTM to that?
1 minute, 1 minute.
Go down one.
Let's go to debug mode. No. So here you can see your event as count. I click demo as right now it's as a event, not as a mark. We did not mark as a conversation. So if you come back again, mark new, like click underscore demo. Now it will save as a, so come here. Let's come back again. Now click on demo. Let's come back to debug mode. Here it was, marked as an event, but now we will see new, like earlier we had like demo event. Now we will have like click demo. Now you can see that one as well. So we can use that one easily. Now, if you wanna, add, now you have one more question. Let's say I wanna add live chat or any other scripts or like any other, snippet codes. So what you can do is like add new, scroll down and click on custom HTML. So if you have any custom HTML, you can also load that. One more thing, I used to add like schema markups. Like let's say if you have Drupal site, let's say you have any like Magento site or like Shopify site. In that one, like doing SEO is like really hard. You don't have like you have to pay for apps and all. So here what you can do is like create a schema for that page and add a custom schemas and publish on particular page, or if you create it for bulk product, then you can do that as well. So using tag manager is really good. That's why we use that's why mostly SEOs and PPC guy use tag manager.
You can add schema.
Yeah, I can add. Yeah, if you wanna do let's schema uh, generator. Let's say here. Let me show you as well. Let's say you want to add organization. Okay. Select, but I can't. Okay, let's say I have running NGO, WordPress NGO. First, here, I'm not sure why I can't select this one, but we will see it like alternate. It's like it's fine. We will just check with this script right now. It will show some error, but it is fine. So let's say trigger on all pages, save. Oh, I forgot to name, so we can say like custom HTML or just say schema, save. Let's go to schema.org. Click on valid. So copy your URL, run the test over here. You can see there is no schema because we did not publish the container as right now. I'm just want to show it's like empty. So after that, I can show you it's like when we publish the container. So first, just preview it with that. So it's here you can see it's fired. Now let's say submit schema and then publish. Now what we will do is like add new test again, run it. There you go. You have schema on your site without doing anything. Like you don't have to rely on any schema plugins.
No ads.
Yeah. So
Hey,
this is
there's
what
a-
it is like.
This is all recorded, right? Yeah.
No. Oh yeah.
Oh, it is.
Sometimes a couple
Oh.
times. It's done quickly at the end, I'm like, wait.
Yeah. Let me just quickly go here.
Questions from the chat.
I just show everything. I just want to recommend some plugins like Tag Manager Assessment plugin that you can do it like by using, like if you add this one, that's after that you can see the preview debug mode. It's recommended by Google. Don't worry, I will give you the presentation slides so you can have everything. So here your site, we did it everything. So just give you best practices, just use the single container for your website. Do not create multiple containers, like do not add multiple GTM, like, do not add multiple IDs like Google Tag Manager ID on your website. Like don't add like scripts on your website basically. Then keep it organized so you can know what you are doing, what you are not doing. Do not add same name, like you can't do it, but if you add one or two, or like try to do more organized yourself in Google Tag Manager. Test it before publishing, so that way before publishing it doesn't count everything. Use version control. Today we checked everything, so we have everything perfectly, so we used it very well. Now we use use triggers and variable for different kind of events. Let me show you one more thing if you guys wanna see. Like if you go to templates, you can search for like custom made templates for like other provider, like they have like ads, like there are so many like Amazon or like chat. If you click here, let's say live chat, they also have their tag over here, so you don't have to just add their ID and add it over here. You can also have variables, template directory. So, sometimes, we always find on Google, like, hey, how to do that. But here we already have templates. Just go and try to search over here. Don't, go on Google and try to find it. Just look around over here first. And those are a couple of resources. I have one more thing. Let's say I have one cool extension like Google Chrome extension. So let's say I want to copy this. I created this tag and I want to publish on any other container or any other website, Google Tag Manager account. So what you can do, it's like, okay, here, this is like copy paste tag manager. I have to give the authority first. So count it. I have to just give authority. Oops. Come back. So what I can do is like, tag my demo, or let's say click tag. I have to just select, click here, add to copy paste. Again, click on add to copy paste. Now here you can see there is two are like, we are just copy first. Now let's switch any other account that I want to do it. So I'm going here. So here you can see there is no any other tags. So what I can do is like come here, click on GTM, paste the tag. So now you don't have to create every time. So extension, help your productivity and time as well. Copy paste GTM. GTM copy paste, yeah. There are lots of extension on Google Chrome. Just search and try to do that. Like there are also like, other, but I just recommend this one. Like it will help your like time and productivity. There are some like YouTube channels that are like, Measure School, like Google Analytics Mania, like Love Data. They are really good. Like if you want to learn more about, and like if you have any trouble, just watch their video, how to do it. They have really good resources. They also have some paid courses as well, but they have lots of things free available on YouTube. And any questions?
Question from the chat. Joanne wanted to know if, say you write a guest post on somebody else's site, can you tag that one post on their site?
Can you say it again? I did not hear correctly.
If you put content on somebody else's site, like as a guest author, could you put your tag on their site on that one post?
If you want to add your tag on their post, like let's say I have one site and like you have another website. Now you want to come in my website and add right content, right? So for that, you can't add your tag because on my site, I have already my website tag manager as well. But what I can do is like for your particular page, I can create event and I can tell like how many people, visited your page. In that way, I can share data.
Have to do that as the owner of the
Yeah,
site.
yeah.
You get into your-
Because I just mentioned, do not add multiple tags, like do not add multiple containers. But you can also add like, I can also, if you added your backlinks on your website on like, so I can add like when someone click, I can add click event as well and destination URL as well. Like everything is there. So how many people click, how many people visited, we can track everything and I can, that's how I can sell. Like, my previous client, has like, they got million clicks, million page views. So that's how you're going to post in on my website. At the end, if I don't, showcase any report, then it's just you have trust like, okay, I will give you backlink kind of things.
I have another question from Joe. Joe wants to know, How would you set up monetization tags?
For that, it's like Google Ads, like monetizations, or I think they do not have now Google AdSense, right? Like Google AdSense, we do not have Google AdSense. I never tried that one. It's for that you have to add like on your website, because using that you can add like create and add custom kind of can showcase anywhere. Like if it's your code is hard coded over there, then you can publish you can add pop-ups and you can do lots of things. So for that, just use the plugins and your AdSense account. Like if you have like conversation, like if you are doing marketing, then you can add it. I'm not sure, I never see add. Yeah.
I think when you go into AdSense, you have to set up a whole account.
Yeah, you have to set up account and like everything. So I just use for my blogs and all. I mostly do not use nowadays like affiliate marketing. So
Now, what would be the difference between an event versus conversion? Because they're sort of the same thing, aren't they? Something
No.
clicked on here and-
no.
No.
So what happens that now with Google Analytics 4, before that, what happens that we have like sessions.
Mhm.
We have like a sessions page view when we are going to any say I have one demo account as well. So for here, this is one demo account. So here, go to chat, channel. So here we have like users, a new user session. So Google Analytics like count everything as a sessions. Like when people view any page, it count as a sessions. But for Google Analytics, it count as an event. Like you saw like first page view, in debug mode, you saw like first user, like first page, and like user did like anything. So those are events. So now everything is on events. So first, when you did it, like you count as an event. Now go to conversation and you have to tell them like this event is conversations. So let's go to here.
So convert, you define the conversion.
Yes.
What you want, the things
Yeah.
you want to see.
Yeah. Otherwise, it will just only count as an event, basically. So right now, it count everything as an event. Like initially, your page view is also one event. So it's just like that. So if you come back,
Like somebody downloads your white paper, you decide that's a conversion. Yeah.
so here you can see the user engagement, user engaged sessions. You can see the all events, like when events like add payment info, kind of user, how many people add to cart. Now here events are like different, like the events that are real conversations, like conversions.
They only got half of it set up.
And any other questions?
I don't have any conversions.
Well, thank you so much. You can follow me on LinkedIn, like Twitter, and also follow me on LinkedIn as well. Just type my name.
Yeah.
I hope I will pop up first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Drew.
And if you wanna looking for a job, like Youtech is hiring as well. For if you know GTM, then you are prefer.
Thanks for coming, everyone. I'm going to stop the recording now. Hope to see you next month at WordPress and Digital Meetup.
Thank you so much.